Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. I am out front right now of a Chick Fil A on a very busy intersection, and I'll show it to you. It's hopefully the sound isn't too big, but you know what's funny? I'm going to cover the stories, a couple of stories about Chick Fil A, and we're going to actually use the word fact check. I actually hate the word, but I want to give you both sides of the story because I, quite frankly, have not grown up, but when I started eating at Chick Fil A, absolutely loved it. Well, Ninja, I need some more coffee. Read 3 books on the company and absolutely love the way the company has been built, how it has grown, and the rights that they've stood up for and the values that they've stood for. I love that they're closed one day a week so that people can go to church if they want to, or without, right? Giving their employments freedom and empowering their employees. I love, honestly, the fact that you could go into a Chick Fil A and they provide diapers and a changing station for families. I think there is so much awesomeness about this, and the news that has just recently come out about Chick Fil A just breaks my heart, but I want to get down to the nitty-gritty of it, okay? So I'm gonna share with you 2 news stories and we're gonna talk about this. This is literally entitled Fact Check. It's out of WRAL News. It says, did Chick Fil A hire a new diversity leader? It says, after Target faced calls for boycotts over its Pride clothing collection and Bud Light faced backlash for partnering with a transgender social media influencer, another company is in the conservatives' crosshairs based on what appears to be a misinformed rumor. Now, first off, I want to make sure that everyone understands this. If I find out that these, in fact, are true facts, and a lot's being blown up, and there have been a lot of attacks on this company before. And as a matter of fact, if you remember back when there was a famous interaction with the gay community a while back, and there was calls for boycotting of Chick Fil A. As a matter of fact, the gay community literally came out and supported Chick Fil A, and it became one of their most highest grossing days in the company's history. Literally, it's just unbelievable, right? This company, I believe, is incredible. And if these facts become true and more comes out from the company saying that what they're doing, I'm going to be covering it because you guys know that I don't like the woke crowd. I think people need to just live a life of substance and be able to help other people. I don't think that we need to push an agenda at all with our employees or with the community, right? We're here like Chick Fil A to sell food, sell good quality food. As good quality as fast food can be, right? And provide a great, safe working environment for your employees. You don't need to do anything more than that. And I believe, honestly, throughout the history of this company, they've done an amazing job, all right? I wanna be clear about that. And I also wanna be clear that if it's in fact, they start pushing this woke agenda, I'll be the first one to be covering this, all right? Because I think that we need to, we need to vote with our dollars, right? Now, but I will say this, as I go into this story, I have never been in a place with more happy, amazing employees. The joy when I've gone, I remember going to Santa Barbara in a place that's so woke you wouldn't believe. I walk into a Chick Fil A and literally the feeling of joy from the employees is incredible. Literally once brought tears to my eyes. I'm not joking. And we need more companies like that, all right? All right, here we go. It says here, Chick Fil A, a sandwich restaurant chain long known for its conservative Christian leadership, has suddenly embraced diversity, the claim goes. And this is the tweet that got a ton of thumbs up. This is from Joey Manarino. We have a problem. Chick Fil A just hired a VP of diversity, equity, and inclusion. This is bad, very bad. I don't want to have to boycott. Are we going to have to boycott? Got a ton of attention, right? And the second you start seeing titles like that, you go, why would you ever need that? A company like this has employed so many people and empowered so many people and given them a start in their career, learning basic fundamentals of customer service, loyalty, and joy, happiness, right? Why would you need to hire anyone with that term? It's almost like the starting block of going woke, right? You know what happens when you go woke. As of right now, there are so many human beings, Americans, good-hearted Americans, that won't put their dollars into that. And I agree with that. Let's dive in a little bit farther. The claim was amplified through other tweets, conservative commenters, and news articles. And I'm about to tell you about a big conservative guy that I don't know if he's honestly joking or telling the truth, right? But this just made news last night. But it says, and news articles gaining thousands of views and interactions. The tweet linked in the comments to Chick Fil A's page on diversity, equity, and inclusion, all right? And check this out. I want to share this real quick here. I'm gonna go to that page, and I think it's important to read through it, all right? Because I wanna be able to give you all of the facts as we go. It's pulling up right now, sorry. It's like I'm almost doing this live, but I'm not. You guys know the ninja doesn't edit. So this is literally the page on chickfila.com entitled to committed to being a better together. Chick Fil A's corporate purpose is to glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that is entrusted to us, to have a positive influence on all who come in contact with Chick Fil A. Now, this is from their website. Our founder, Truett Cathy, believed a great company is a caring company. And since the beginning, care has been at the center of everything we do. We understand the path toward better at together looks different for every business. At Chick Fil A, Inc., our commitment is to approach this work with intention and humility, always believing that the best is one another and striving for common ground. We're early on in our journey, but we're honored by the opportunity to steward our organization's greatest asset, our people, and energized by the road ahead. Chick Fil A, now I'm gonna read this and I've got something very important to share with you. Chick Fil A's restaurants have long been recognized as a place where people know they will be treated well. Modeling care for others starts in the restaurant, and we are committed to ensuring mutual respect, understanding, and dignity everywhere we do business. These tenets are good business practice and crucial to fulfilling our corporate purpose. This comes from Eric McReynolds, VP of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Now, just so you know, I believe that this gentleman right here, and I'll show you a photo of him, has been working for Chick Fil A for quite some time. This isn't a new thing for a new job for him, but I want you to understand this. It says right here, to achieve this, we focus on ensuring quality, equal access. We intentionally promote equal opportunity through our processes and practices. We strive to provide personalized development and eliminate barriers to opportunities so we can thrive. I'm going to tell you how the Economic Ninja defines this right now, because this is the beginning of, look at what they said at their very top. Their mission statement is to serve God, right? Their focus is to change people's lives. The employees that work for them, they are not here to say, you live a certain lifestyle, we're not going to serve you. They're not doing that. Oh, you're a certain race, we're not going to serve you. As a matter of fact, I believe that there is going to be some time in Chick Fil A's history where we are seeing people's lives completely radically change because of their focus and vision for God first. I believe that this is not woke. This is literally them saying, come in, we are not going to allow all behaviors, but we are going to literally bridge the gap between the far left and the far extreme right. You know there are extreme crazy right wingers. I've ran into them before. I've got some video that maybe I'll clip in from someone that was absolutely mind-blowingly dumb. They come on both sides of the thing. And I believe that companies like this are gonna bridge the gap. Now, with that being said, everything can change tomorrow. You could turn around and a company goes, oh yeah, you wanna wear, you're a guy, you wanna wear dresses to work? It's like, that's going to be an interesting thing, and I have a feeling they could come under attack. But Chick Fil A, as of even today, they have done everything they can to stand up for good-hearted American and godly values. All right? It says here, valuing differences. Our similarities and differences strengthen us as we unite around something bigger than ourselves. And that is absolutely true. There is a war right now for your mind, your money, and your spirit. People need to understand that. And there has got to be companies that stand up and go, no, we are going to separate right from wrong. But with that being said, we're going to include everyone. I've told you guys this before. I am a sinner that has, by the grace of God, been saved by Jesus Christ. But I'm going to tell you what, my sin is no different than other people's sin, and God looks at all of us the exact same way. The only difference is every morning, are we asking for forgiveness? Are we trying to change? Are we wanting to be better? That's the difference. And there's got to be some companies that stand up as leaders and go, all right, the world's getting out of whack. We're not going to stop serving you or hiring you based off of your gender, your race, your sexual creed. But with that being said, we're going to promote value, ethics, and something good in this world. There's got to be a bridge. It says here, we promote and sustain a culture where all individuals can thrive and contribute their personal best. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm reading this stuff from Chick Fil A on their website, And I don't see this go woke stuff. I see somebody that needs to start to build, to be in charge of this portion of their company, because their company is exploding like crazy because it's literally blessed by God. And honestly, they're coming out and going, all right, how can we make a difference? How can we be the leader in this industry? And I believe that's what's going on. Now, I could be made a liar later on if something changes, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm going out right now on a limb, and I'm saying that in my spirit, I believe this is Chick Fil A's way of bridging the gap and being an industry leader and saying, no, we're conservative, we love God, we love our employees, and we're gonna bridge this gap, because the other companies that aren't living good lives, the CEOs that are wrecking their industries, Chick Fil A knows how big of a serious thing this is, and they're gonna stand in the they're gonna jump out in the forefront of this industry. Guys, this is a big deal. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not going to stop at Chick Fil A. Now I'm on a diet right now, so I can't go in and eat. I really wish I could get a shake. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Remember, there are far left extremists and there are far right extremists. And on both sides of the aisle, there are good-hearted American employees, workers, citizens that wanna change this world. I don't care what side you're on. I care about your heart. And that's where we have to focus on. Guys, I hope you have a great day. Let me know in the comments section what you think about this video. The Economic Ninja is out.